Hey everyone, Neil back once again with another quick streaming review for you, and today I'm going to be taking a look at Arcane, otherwise known as Arcane League of Legends. Yeah, because it's based on the popular video game series that I have never played in my life. I know zip, zilch, zero, nada, nothing about these characters, but I still enjoyed the show. It comes with a lot of hype, certainly. I mean, Watch Mojo put it as their #1 show of 2021, even higher than Squid Game, and I thought Squid Game was, come on, that was the best show of the year. I mean, live action show. Anyway, maybe Arcane will be the best animated show, right? Well, we'll see. We'll see. So, this show, I mean, yeah, it's based on those characters of the video game. You don't really need to know that much about the video game. I don't think you need to know anything, really. It does lay it out quite clearly, what, the show is mainly about. And the two main characters here are sisters. They're orphan sisters. They're called Vi and Powder. Powder's the younger one here. And Vi is voiced by Haley Steinfeld, who's actually going to show up in my Hawkeye review coming up soon. She's got a lot of gigs booked lately. Good for her. So the first two episodes, they show both sides of this crime, this robbery, because Vi and Powder, along with their two other male friends, they are thieves, like Oliver Twist style, I guess. And they go around wanting to rob this guy. And what winds up happening is that there's this little magical blue ball of energy that drops and it explodes, which botches the heist. And Powder, who gets away with the loot, winds up losing the haul, the loot, and so everyone kind of hates her and stuff, except for Vi, of course, but she'll defend her little sister. But Powder actually winds up in possession of at least one of these little magic balls anyway. And the four youngsters here, they were actually robbing this character, Jace, who's this inventor who wants to control magic, basically, through science. And there's all these counselors that are really against messing with magic, for good reasons. So that's another side of the story. He's on the other side of the door when the explosion goes off. So I thought that was cool that episode 2 talked about, that side of the story. We also do get some interesting antagonists here. We get this character Silco, who's wonderfully played by Jason Spisak, and it's just wonderfully little voice. It's very kind of creepy, but I don't know. I can't really do it, but it's dark. It's a very dark voice, and I can't do it, but it's fantastic. And he's experimenting on riffraff, of people that he wants to experiment on, and turning them into roided up monsters, basically. Some people die, and then we get a time jump. In this future time, we see that Powder has now become known as Jinx, and she actually winds up working with Silco, this criminal kingpin. She winds up working with him for a little bit, and Vi returns, and Jinx must face her past. There's this FBI agent as well that's after Jinx, and Jinx is a very interesting character, very loose, very cool female character that kind of reminds me of Tank Girl a little bit, just a skinny girl with cool weapons and dyed hairstyle and things like that. But it's pretty cool. And the main thing that I will compliment about this show is just how how the animation really draws in the viewer. The emotions are all there. You really do feel the performances. So it's very impressive. The show was actually made by this French animation studio. They're called Fortiche, along with Riot Games, and they're like supervising it, right? It's their baby. So they've produced this very memorable action fantasy that will certainly appeal to many audiences, and it really explains a lot of the cosplay that I've seen over the last few years as well. A lot of girls dressed up as Jinx, and I had no idea. I was like, who's that blue-haired girl? Oh, now I know. It's very cool, and now I just really want to check out the games, Why not? So I'm going to give the very impressive Arcane a 9 out of 10. It can be a little bit of a tough thing to kind of get into if you don't know anything about it. You're kind of like, I don't know, am I interested? I don't know. Give it a chance because it does pay off. It's very rewarding, especially the performances, but really the pacing, the editing, the directorial choices, it's all fantastic. So hats off to Arcane. That's a 9 out of 10 for you. League of Legends. I gotta check out those video games now. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into this quick review. And again, this is Neil signing off, and we'll see you next time. Peace.